DJs, one podcast, music centered, live and direct. It's the B&B show with Bark the Ripper and DJ Bug.
Mic check, 1, 2. We live right now. Once again, welcome to the B&B show. Me and my partner DJ Bark the Ripper, DJ Books. We in the building tonight. This Sunday. I'm still saying tonight from last night. Yo, we went on. We live streamed last night, as you know, probably most of y'all know, and we was on till like 3 o'clock in the morning. We had to shut it down because we had to get ready and get prepped for today's show, today's special show. Before we get on, we're gonna let you know today's show is sponsored by Big Shout out to Weezy. She brought us the food last night. You know, Mother's Kitchen, Lip Licking Soul Food, which is located at 141 Spring Street in Trenton, New Jersey, 08618. The phone numbers are 609-433-9476, 609-433-7839. And this episode is sponsored by Mother's Kitchen, Lip Licking Soul Food, located at 141 Spring Street. Big shout out to in Trenton, New Jersey. Big shout out to Weezy. So today's show, we have a very special episode. You know, we have event planners in the building. You know, professionals that do what they do. We work hand in hand with them when we do what we do as far as our DJing. So we're gonna introduce them to you right now. First up, we have from Lavish Lady Creations, we have Stephanie Lady Tucker. How you doing, lady?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. We good today. And then we have right here for you, we have Shonda Melton from Center of Attention Events. What's up, Shonda? How you doing?
How you doing, everybody?
All right, good.
But listen, I'm sorry he forgot the audience.
Well, I didn't let me get to the audience.
You know what I'm saying? He forgot.
I didn't even get to the audience.
He did it on purpose. He did it. He's
You know
doing
what?
that because of
I
me,
think
y'all.
He's
doing that to me.
showing off today, y'all.
He's doing that because of me.
I hope these questions you got, you showing
No,
off
but you
with
know
the
what? I
questions for
apologize.
these
Listen, real fast. Though. I apologize for last night.
What's that? What happened?
With the sound, because you did have the sound right, and we was a little distorted.
Yeah.
Because I talked him into turning it up and everything. So I just want to give a big shout out.
See how he come
shout
back
out
and
to
be
my
groveling after he make me feel bad.
big shout out to my engineer.
So we gonna show our special guest. We got another special guest in the building right now. We're gonna show her right here. Let's show this lady right here. What's up, Tanya Lee?
That's right, Tanya in the cut. In the cut.
She in here with us right here, B&B Studios. You know, so we appreciate you coming to the show and being the support for your peoples. You know, so ladies, how y'all doing?
Great. How are you?
All right. So how is the business amid the COVID-19? What's up with that? You know, I already know, but let them know because they don't even understand how it's affecting our business too. So what's up?
Well, there's not much going on.
No,
No.
not much.
Everything's been canceled.
Mm-hmm.
People are just trying to really get things back together and get in contact with different organizations and different venues because no one's really returning calls.
Yes.
So-
I had some cancellations, but a lot of my cancellations moved the dates to a different date. So I'm still in the running.
You still in the running with a lot of the dates and stuff like that.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, me and Lady had a party last night.
Yeah.
That was supposed to
Absolutely.
take place.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Okay.
a big birthday spat. It was gonna go down too, but you know, unfortunately because of the COVID and you know, it's out of our hands because of the places that the venues. It's really a lot of the venues. You know, we don't really have no. We don't have any say so because they don't want to hold a lot of those people within the venues. So we are going to be at the mercy of them, like you said.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we're going to start off with you, lady. Tell us, how did you get into the event planning business? How did that come about? And how long have you been doing it?
Been doing it now for about 10 years.
Okay.
6 as a professional. I used to do it for different people. They would call me up, design this, do this, and come out and help set up. And then after once in a while, I said, you know what? I need to get paid. So I was working for a company. I was a manager for a company, and they folded up. So I said, you know what? Now's my chance because I don't want to work for anyone else.
Right.
I just want to work for myself. So what happened was once they folded up, my mom kept saying, you could do it, you could do it. And I was like, oh, no, I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know. I didn't want to just jump out there like that.
Right.
But once I got into it and it was my passion, I said, hey, I might as well roll with it.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Okay,
That's
so
good.
listen, but I thought I had a different view. I thought you
we
might
go.
have went to a couple parties and said, you know what, that ain't right. So why would they put that there and not put that there?
That was only the parties
That's
that
part
we
of the
attended.
passion.
Those were the parties that we stood by each other and attended together.
And she was in your ear. She would say that to you, Barclay.
And Bart would say, "Ooh, why they do that?
Why is that ribbon that color?
I should put that chair right there." And then
Yeah.
Bart go, "I'm gonna go over there and sit in. Don't worry about it."
Yeah, you know what? But first of all, I want to give a big shout out because you, rest in peace to my sister. She dressed my nieces like phenomenal. You know, they the socks.
These are the socks, but not the exact ones that your nieces had on.
Yes.
But these are part of Lavish Lady Creations, and I really since the COVID, not God bless anybody who has the COVID, but since the COVID, we're not doing parties and events.
Yeah.
So my sock business has boomed tremendously.
Yes.
Multiple sources of
So-
income.
Yeah, so
Multiple streams.
it's still money coming in,
Right.
not like the event planning business,
Right.
Of course, but with the sock business and the tutus and the bling business, I've been able to keep afloat.
Yes.
Otherwise, I probably would have been trying to get some of that unemployment too.
Yes, because they was running around. I think they thought it was Easter. But it was beautiful. And if you want to see, just check out Cynthia's page or whatever. But dope, super dope.
Yeah, Cent called
No.
me and she was like, "I know it's the last minute." I said,
Yes,
"No, Cent, it's
she
okay.
did, yeah.
I got you."
Came in a box, and I mean, it was dope. She got it going on, you know. But see, because I show up, rushing in the door, falling in the door, and everything.
Can't
You know. But
Okay, so let's get to Shonda. So tell us, how did you get your start? How long you been doing it?
Well, I'm creative with a lot of different things. I've been decorating for almost like 15 years, but as a profession, it's only been 3 years.
Okay.
I started doing different parties and events for family and friends, coming up with different themes and helping them out. So I decided that I wanted to just go a little bit further with that. And like I said, I'm an artist, so I do different things. So I help out with teaching dance, acrobats, and also cheerleading. So we also had events, and I was always taking leads on trying to help out. So I just wanted to just expand it and have my own, because it's always good just to have your own. And I just created a business of it, Center of
Okay.
Attention's events.
Okay, so basically, ladies, y'all have a lot of y'all stuff that y'all have, you built up over the years and stuff like that.
A bit further with
What's that?
that. And like I said, I'm an artist, so I do different things.
So we over the years you built up. So do y'all have like a warehouse or something like that, or the house is just like y'all stepping over everything at the crib, or
listen.
Tell us.
No. I don't even know why he asked that question, because he a DJ. When we show up, we see all the boxes and the plastic bags. So that's your warehouse, right? Well, the sound check.
But
When we doing the sound check.
I know, but we got people who listening who might not know, so we talking to them.
Well, I'm talking
know
to.
what I'm saying?
Well, Sean. Well, let me just tell you how I met her.
Go ahead.
Every party. Now listen, I did like 15 parties in a row, right? I mean, I had a busy. I was. It was a couple of months. I was going hard. Every party I did, I would ask her, "Who did this?" She said, "I did." Next party, "Who did this? Can you get in touch with the person that did the balloons?" "I did." I said, "Who is this girl?" So then the next year, I said, I did a baby shower. I said, well, I ain't gonna ask her this time because she ain't do it. I'm thinking, she probably fell off with her. I said, who did all this? I did all this. I said, well, damn, she taking over. But yeah, shout out to Shonda.
Thank
You know, yeah, you became, big. You know,
Thank
y'all got y'all business cards on y'all?
I do.
And I don't. I should be kicked.
It's fine.
Kicked me.
Okay. But listen, like I said, we just glad to have y'all here, and we're gonna be throwing a party pretty soon, a podcast party, and we want y'all to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
That'd be great.
And we got a couple of people we might want you to dress. Period.
I gotta get some, I have to get some of your stuff.
You know what?
Books told me to say that. No, books.
Only part.
Books told me. Books said, "Can ask her to dress a couple of people." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because I got a couple of people that's falling off." And I said, "Well, no, he did.
Terrible boy.
Welcome to the B&B
Terrible
show.
today.
No. But when you go talk about storage, I'm going to mention this because my son Javier,
Big
he
shout out
went
to
and
Javier.
brought a storage for his motorcycle.
Okay.
Let's say he can't park it there anymore. So he's really mad, and he's always, "You gonna get all that stuff out of here? I can't even park my bike." So you get a lot of stuff, and you accumulate a lot of things, and you try to say, "You know what? I'm gonna keep this for the next event," but lo and behold, you don't never use that stuff again because everybody have different
Some
things.
different things what they
So
want for
it's
the different
something
events.
different. Only thing that you're accumulating everything, but after a while you gotta say, "You know what? I gotta get rid of some of this stuff." But you
Okay.
don't want to because
Right, because you never know.
I may need
You never
this.
know.
So
I'll
you
tell
don't never reuse? Like, do you ever
Sometimes-
get customers that say, "I want what that person had at the last party"?
Yeah, but guess what? When you do it custom,
Oh,
you can't
okay.
you can't do it again. You know what I'm saying? You can come close to it, similar to it, but it's never exactly that. So when I get with my customers and I sit down and have consultations with them, I try to do themes around their personality.
Yes.
So when you're looking at them, you're saying, "You know what, this will be good for them and this will be good." So then that stuff you had from your last event, you're like, "I can't use that."
Well, some people are adamant about wanting what somebody else had.
Yes.
So do you just do it over?
Yeah, if that's what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's what they want, absolutely.
I want to say one thing about storage, only because at one point I had 2 storage units that I was renting out, and I was just where I was at, where I had already had a lot of stuff that I needed, and I didn't have to repurchase. And a devastating thing happened to me where my storage unit caught on fire. This was the storage unit that had pretty much everything in it. Some of the stuff was non-replaceable. And I had storage insurance to cover some things, but it just wasn't enough because there was so much value in that storage. So now my basement is now becoming my storage unit because I can't trust these storage units anymore. So
Well, I guess Books got an insurance man he's hooking me up with. We was talking about getting
My
on my old
man, Rob.
insurance. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no doubt.
hook her up. He'll hook you up, and maybe he will recommend you into a new storage. We gonna work. Can you make that happen?
Yeah, we can make it happen. We'll talk about that. So I can tell you one thing that I know that they probably use a lot, them numbers and them letters. Y'all get a lot of requests for the letters that say their name and stuff like that.
Yes.
So y'all do get some reuse out of that. But do y'all have them in different sizes, different shapes,
They come in different sizes.
colors?
yes, I mainly use tablecloths, chair covers, and things like that.
Okay.
I wash them after every event, but sometimes I use those items. That's most of the main things that are reused, and also some vases are reused as well.
Okay, so what are some of the most outrageous? Has there been anything that somebody requested that you was like, nah, we can't do that. We're gonna scale it down a little bit, but has there ever been anything that you could not do? Some outrageous requests that somebody wanted for their birthday or wedding or whatever?
No, not exactly.
No, you was able to do whatever they needed to
As
get
long
done.
as they paying.
Even if they say, "I want to fly in."
That's right.
So whatever they want,
Even if they
Whatever
say,
they
"I want to
want.
fly in
we gonna make it work.
with the
We gonna make it
ruffles."
happen.
Whatever they want.
Y'all may want flying people on the ceiling.
Long long as they got the money.
Oh wait,
Yep.
okay. Speaking of ruffles, what's the thing we was talking about? That
The
one
bell.
the bell. Yeah, the bell.
You remember the old school bell? People used to get married under the one that fold out.
fold out, and then
Can you do a 2000 or 20th century one? Because he want a bell in here so bad. My mom got married. You know what? Our moms got married in the house,
Yes,
and they had the bells. So he's been infatuated with the bells.
I don't even think they
So
all
we was
married.
wondering if y'all can make him a bell.
Ooh, we have to collaborate. on
We
that.
figured it out. We figured it out. Going with the bell.
Oh God, the bell.
Oh, okay. That's gravy. That's gravy. So
And actually used to be 2 bells, right?
Yeah.
2 bells going on each
Two
side.
of them.
yeah,
Two
yeah,
of
two bulbs
them.
going on the side. Yep.
Two of them. I don't even think Party City got them no more, do they?
No, I think that's ancient. They,
Yeah, that's real
no
scary.
One,
I don't know
City.
about that.
no one
But we
uses
gonna make
the
it work. It's
bell.
gonna be a 2020
Well,
bell.
you might run
Yeah.
into you might run into a party where someone won an ancient.
We gotta make it work.
Yeah,
then.
gotta happen.
Make it work.
All right. So what we gonna do now? We got some pictures of some of the setups that y'all did. We're gonna start off with Lady right now. We're gonna put some pictures up here and just let us know the background of these pictures, and because the background of these pictures and basically, you know, how you put it together. So we're gonna start off right here, Lady, with you. Boom, boom. All right, so this right here.
Mr. Man.
Mr. Man, so you got a mannequin in your possession that you could use. How many mannequins do you own?
I actually have 3.
You got 3.
I have 1 male and 2 females.
Oh, okay. Wow. So let's go with this
That's
right
Mr.
here.
Man.
So what's his
Man.
name? Wait. What's his
Mr.
name?
Man.
So what's the
Man.
girl name?
No one has ever named the females.
Well, because she must be no good.
No, they name them when they name them when they ain't no good.
No, they're pure.
Hey, but turn my headphones up a little bit.
My mannequins are pure. But that's Mr. Man. That was Mark Gibson's 50th birthday party.
Okay.
But I'm trying to figure out what made me incorporate this mannequin into the theme.
So it wasn't a request. It's just something that you.
No, it wasn't a request.
Okay. Okay, that's dope right there. So let's get into the next picture right here. This is the Gatsby. What's up with that?
That was a great Gatsby. That was the 90th birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
This young lady,
90th.
she was 90, but she looked every bit of 40. I was so embarrassed because I had never met her. Her niece had given her, Kevin Stevens and his partner had given their aunt a 90th birthday party. I had never met her. So I'm standing there talking. I'm like, da-da-da-da. They said, oh, great job. And I was like, okay, where's the birthday girl? And she was actually standing right next to me.
Wow.
I'm looking for someone, you
Yeah.
can't walk.
Right.
This young lady, she was
90 years old.
phenomenal. She was almost an Angela Bassett. I was like, oh my God. But that was a great Gatsby party, and it really turned out very nice over at Michael's in PA.
Okay, that's great. So let's get into this picture right here now. What is this, Sweet 16?
That was a Sweet 16. Actually, that was a last minute event. Maybe a few days.
Oh, okay.
Tasha, one of my partners, Tasha Hutchison, one of the girls that she worked with wanted to do something for her daughter. And we got together and I think we did that in 2 hours. The whole setup in like 2 hours. And we was like sweating. And we had the throne chairs because there was also a throne chair with that too. And it was up on the second floor.
Oh my
Couldn't
God.
get the chairs through the door, so we had to go through the back of the restaurant. Thank God for my daughter. Everybody know my daughter. She just picked some chairs up. She's like, and she went up the steps. But that was a last minute event right there.
Oh, okay, that's great. And let's get into this last picture right here. This is shameless promotion on my part too. But tell me about this picture right here in this party.
Oh, the Gucci. That was a fabulous party.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
That was a fabulous party there. Everything was custom made. We did everything by hand. I have to really salute my team for that. I have to, for real, because we worked that party. And Tanya, Lisa Dorsey, Tasha Hutchinson, my daughter Jasmine.
Oh, the chain gang.
Yes, we
Okay, all right.
I really have to stretch out to them, my brother's store, because whenever I need them, when I have large parties, like, because this party was like 250, 300
Yeah.
and we had limited time in the Ambassador, but when we got in there and pulled it all together, it was hot.
Now, how long does it usually take you to do custom?
Depending on what they want.
How soon in advance they gotta reach out to you?
Well, you know what? I'm
It's
gonna
30
tell you,
days or
30 days is good, but I'm really a 2-week person.
2 week, really?
Yeah, I
so
sit
this
there
is
and
a passion.
I work all day and I work all night. They be like, I don't know how you do it. Like the night before my events, I'm up all night.
Right.
Then the event, we decorate, we stay at the event, we make sure everything is done, we clean up afterwards. I go to sleep like that next day.
Yeah.
So I'm really up all night because I want to make sure that everything is right.
Okay.
Right.
But I do all the custom work, and then, like I said, my team, they come in and they know exactly what to do. They come in the door and they just, and we have no problems.
Okay, that's dope. How about you? When you, as far as you getting it together, your preparation?
Preparation, it usually takes time. But I can probably get a party done within 2 weeks. I actually did a wedding. I had a week notice. They decided that they wanted to have a wedding, and I had 1 week notice, and I was able to pull that off. It was 100 guests.
Wow.
Do you have a team? How do you stay so
do.
calm at the events?
How do I
She
stay
be so calm.
She calm, but she be running. You see, she be running though.
Her favorite was,
do be
I
running,
did it.
But I be in there praying. The whole time, like, before I even get there, I pray when I get in the building because I gotta get this done.
Right.
So,
Okay.
so that's why my mind be right.
Okay.
But I do have a team. Tamika Melton, Kenya Weldon. Also, my father. He's a part of my team.
Okay.
Wait. Tell who's your father?
Oh, John Scott, Scotty's. Everybody know him as Scotty's.
Scotty. Yeah, from the store.
Okay.
Scotty's. That's right.
Yes.
What's the name of the
Scotty's.
street is that? What's that
It's,
street?
Edgewood and
Edgewood and Murray.
and
Murray Street. Yeah, Murray Street now.
Yeah, do he still got the Sevilles?
But he still got one Seville.
Yeah,
I know
he was the
had
king
3
of
them,
Sevilles.
yes.
He had about 5 of them.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
okay. Damn.
All right, yeah. So, all right, we're going to get into these pictures right here. So, tell us about this picture right here. Let's pull this up for you. Here we go. So, tell us about this setup and where was it? Where was it at?
This setup is a wedding.
Okay.
It was actually my one of my friends' wedding. We born on the same exact date. It was a wedding of 250 guests. It was at a venue. Can't remember the name of the venue this particular wedding was at, but I did the complete setup, tables, setup, even her wedding itself. I was the coordinator.
Okay.
So this particular event it took some time to put together, but it was a huge success.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's go to this next picture. Now, this right here, this is crazy.
Yes.
Right
This is I helped decorate STEM Civic Prom. The theme was Arabian Nights. So she said she wanted something different as her the arch for
the king and the queen?
yes.
Okay.
So this was just what I did was I had had the balloons, and then I had put the statue in the front to kind of bring it out a little bit more.
Okay, hold on. Let's take a sidebar real fast. Did y'all see the lady, was it last year or a year before that, the lady, her son had the prom, and she had the Arabian theme?
Yes.
Actual camels.
Yeah, she had camels like.
Yes, but she spent some money
Yes.
for
She spent a
that.
lot of
She
money.
spent
That-
money.
Yeah,
Yes.
she spent a lot of
She
money
spent
for
over
that.
$25,000 for
Yeah,
that.
yes,
Prom.
like
Yes.
wow.
That's
We
too
should have
much.
had that game.
That's I know, right? I was like, sis, that's cute.
Got the camels flowing
Now-
in from the
now-
Philadelphia Zoo. You
But
know?
listen. But let me ask you about the balloons, because your balloons is what's really kind of like
Yes.
popped it off.
It has.
I mean, call the balloon lady. After a while, I was like, the balloon. Who was the? But then I started, but I'm like, how's she doing it?
And it's amazing how the balloons really went the way it was, because When I first, my first client asked me to do a balloon work for her, I didn't even know how to do it.
Okay.
So it goes to say when you try to do what your clients want, because I was home like creating it, trying to figure out how it goes, how to do this,
Right.
and then I got it, and then I did the balloons for her event, and I was just, a lot of people just started booking me here and here. So yeah, I'm considered
Yes.
the balloon lady
The
now,
balloon la-
and it's
but who
helping out
blow-
during COVID because I'm doing setups with a lot of different.
Now, who's blowing them up? Or you got the machine?
No, I got a machine. If I was going
Yeah, no, my God, you would have passed out.
But we've been to parties where
We seen them blowing
the
the
whole
balloons up.
family,
Yes, they all
the
on
whole
the floor,
family,
the kids,
they
in
blowing them.
No, like something like this is about like 250 balloons.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but
That's a
they
lot.
got some people that got a lot of oxygen in
Nah,
them.
you need,
know.
you need the machine.
They good. I need a machine.
All right, so let's go to this next picture right here. So now, where we at right here?
Kev, what's up,
This-
Kev? Tell me what's up.
This event was Pastor Leach's birthday celebration. This was at Michael's.
Yeah, it's Michael's. Okay.
Yes, and I did the whole setup for this as well. The decorations, tables, chairs, everything. I had a team that helped me with this setup. It was a setup for 250 guests as well.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Now let's see. Is this picture right here? Is this the same? This next one is this a different
No,
party? This
it's
is
a different party.
Now, what's up with this picture right there?
I do collaborations, a lot of collaborations with Day and A Party Rentals, which is Victoria Swanson, and this is one of our collaborations that we did together.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Vicky.
Yeah, Vicky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Vicky.
Vicky. She got that chair.
Shout out to Vicky, yes.
She,
Yes.
Vicky.
She's
Vicky.
awesome.
mhm.
This is actually Freddie Little's 50th birthday party. And the setup was I did the balloons and Vicky Swanson had the chairs. This is a collaboration we did together.
Okay.
And this was dope because they had
Yes.
a fireplace in the room. They wanted to put the
Yeah,
setup
yeah.
somewhere
Right.
else.
Now, wait,
and I was like, no, we gotta put it next to the fireplace.
Where was this at?
This was
El Portico.
El Portico.
Oh, it's El Portico.
I was there.
Oh,
In
okay,
Burlington.
okay. Now let's go on to this last one right here.
No, wait. Is
What?
those lights plugged up?
Lights are
How do
plugged
you
up.
get? So you got to go to the dollar store and get the bulbs before you.
Really?
No, we want to know. Tell the people. We want to know. We want to know about the.
the number 50. They already have the bulbs in here,
Okay.
and those
all right.
rentals are done from DNA Party Rentals.
Now, how many watts?
How many watts?
No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing.
Let's go to this next picture right here. Okay, let's go to this picture right here. So tell us about this picture. This what does this say? What's that? Some type of
This
birthday
is
party. What's up?
A baby
Baby shower. Okay, baby
And
Jason.
the theme for this baby shower was a basketball theme. This is actually a recent setup that I did.
Mm-hmm.
This, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this. This event, I did 3 events in one day, and it was all balloons. I was able to do this whole setup in probably like 35 minutes because I had to get to the next event.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was done, it turned out to be amazing because I didn't even get a chance to take any pictures. So when she sent me the picture, I was like, oh, that's what it looked like.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you was
Because I
moving.
did it so fast.
Okay, all right, that's dope. Wow.
So what time do y'all
And this
usually?
was at Hollowbrook too.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like,
So
yeah,
what
like
time?
this Hollywood.
So wait. So you had that in storage already?
The
Because they ran down on you.
no.
So how did you? So you did use
I
for
have
whatever
a
you
stock
had.
of different color balloons.
Okay.
So this was another collaboration with Day and Lane Party Rentals because those are the curtains and stuff. So we kind of collab sometimes when stuff is immediate.
Right.
So we work together.
So what time do y'all get up? Now, like like I have a wedding at 3.
Sometimes I'm up half of the night. I'm getting up early in the morning.
You don't sleep. Well, yeah, the money will keep you up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You start thinking about that check and
Missed that money.
a couple
That's
of
true.
bills. I missed it.
Everything gonna come back up. Things gonna get in order soon. So, do you think 2020 is done?
No,
No.
No.
it's not done.
It's not
No.
done.
It's just beginning.
Okay. All right. That's. I
It's
mean, I
just
like the. I
beginning.
like the positive.
Yes.
Thinking. But like I said, we are. See, as far as what y'all do and what we do, we could, the parties might be smaller and stuff like that, and we at the mercy of the people who hold the events and stuff like that, whether they're going to open and when they're going to open. But there's other ways to make money in what we do, So, where do you see it going then?
I think for the most part of 2020, we're going to be at a standstill. even if they open up the places, if you have a person who's having an event and they have already 250 guests, they're not going to settle for 75.
No.
So I mean, I had three events that were canceled, and probably a fourth because I have another event next month. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be canceled as well. But once they open back up, people are going to want the normalcy. They're going to want to go back to being normal.
They want to party.
Yeah, they want to party. They're going to want to go out, and it's going to be even bigger because people are going to be ready. So you can't tell a person, well, you had a wedding for 250 people. Now we got to scale it down to 75. So I do think that a lot of people are going to be looking to the latter part of the year and even into next year to celebrate.
Yeah. Yes, that's how I'm thinking too, you know. So, Shonda, you have a different take. You saying 2020 not over, but what do you think, where you think it's going?
Well, some of my events that I had scheduled during this time have moved forward to later dates. Right now, I'm being a little creative with stuff. Being that I do the bloom work, I'm doing a lot of drive-by parties, drive-by graduations, doing like different setups outside of the home. So I'm doing that now, and I do a lot of community service as well. So I've been volunteering my time to help out in different avenues as well.
Okay, that's cool. You know, let's get into some music. So now, since we rarely do it, let's get back into, you know, because this is a music show right here. So we're gonna ask y'all, what are you listening to right now? Like, as far as in your car, at home on the Bluetooth, what you listening to?
Club.
Why did I know you was gonna say that?
All day, all night.
Lady at the Zanzibar. She's at the Zanzibar in the car. Right?
I got a Zanzibar shirt too.
House head.
Your house head, right? What's up with that, Tanya? You know, you the house head too, right?
Yes.
All day.
She's number one house head.
She's number one.
Tanya never stop partying. She parties
Always the house.
every time my live go off. Ding, Tanya. Ding.
So what
Listen, my brother called y'all strong black women.
Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know where he could have said anything else, but he said strong black woman. You know?
Yeah, because it's the empowerment, the entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we love that. We need that. You know, and
You know what?
people
When
to
you're
see
in
that.
business and you're a black woman in your business, it's good to empower one another. Like, I collaborate a lot with another girlfriend of mine who has a business, and like, rather than go out and rent, because we have a lot of things we have together, like our chairs, our curtains, we have all that stuff, and we stack it so we have it. And she might call me and say, listen, I need such and such, and I'll say, well, I need such and such, and you know, we collaborate together. That way we keep money in house. See, because you empower each other when you keeping the money in house.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's good to, you know, support other people. If I do support other businesses, it is black businesses. But when you empower each other, when you keep it in house, and you can go to each other and say, well, listen, I have this, I have that. That way you won't have to take the money out of house. You keep it in house.
Right.
So
She talking that money talk. Go ahead, go.
what I did was, and sometimes it's a strain on you, but when you're in business, you may have a job that may be $2,500. If you take $2,000 of that and invest in your own equipment and your own, you have it. So that way, when your next party come around, you can
Get all the
profit from
money.
the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
you can have everything.
Right.
You won't be able to, you know, mastermind within a year, but you keep building, and then you'll be stronger than ever. And you won't have to say, well, I got to run and order this from here, or I got to order this from here, because guess what? When you walk out there in that back, you say, oh, I already got this, so let's bring it on.
Now, speaking of curtains, can you put us behind it?
I can put you behind anything.
And when I come on, allow me to reintroduce myself, and the curtains go up.
Bark.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make that
Put your
happen.
name up on it and everything.
Book say no, but when y'all leave, he gonna say, "What about the curtain, man?"
Then I'll be like, well, what color should we use?
Bark already knows, because when we did the Gucci party, and that was the first time that I saw Bark with books with all his
Oh, I thought you was talking about Black.
No, you. When you did behind the stage and you had to set up
The LED panels.
LED panels, yeah.
Yes.
The first thing I said to him, I said, well, I wish I had known because guess what? We could have draped this.
Yes.
So the next event that we have, we're going to drape all that. So you're not even going to
So
see
you can
that.
do stages. I'm gonna be the first DJ coming up.
We're going to drape. See, the
Coming
party
out like
last
James
night
Brown.
was actually a birthday party for 2 young ladies
Yes.
that just turned 70.
Yep.
And when I tell you they are firecrackers, they're
Yes.
firecrackers.
Yes.
They're
Yes.
firecrackers.
Yes.
Last night event was going to be like
It was
extra.
gonna be.
Where was it? Where was it?
At
It's gonna be at the
Ambassador.
ambassador.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
going to be extra.
Yes.
But it's still going to go forward. We just have to get a date.
Right.
Once we get a date, we're going to set up. We're going to go forward because they don't want to cancel. They still
Right,
want to have their
right,
Still wanna have it. Yeah.
They still want to have their
I'm
event.
getting that too. Like, no, what up, boy? You know,
Yeah.
because I'm
Yeah.
trying. I want to give the money back, but
The only thing where people are losing right now are like baby showers.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
losing
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
because that's a time
yeah, they
frame
don't want
right
to go
there.
back.
You
They don't
can't go
wanna-
back.
You
No.
can't go back.
No.
And the only sad part about it is a lot of people are losing their deposits because
They are.
the venues are not refunding.
No, they
And
not.
they don't have to.
No, it's in
Right.
the contract.
You know,
I
it's in the
get
contract.
it.
They don't have to.
So, all right. So let's pose this question, y'all, because it's me and Barclay. Like we said, even though we have contracts and it stipulates in our contracts, especially mine, about forces of nature, don't have nothing to do with it. This, that, and the third. Anybody that want their money back, we'll give them their money back. We're giving their money back. Period, without thought. So, is that what y'all take on that right there? I don't know if y'all have used contracts or whatever. Or if will you refund the people the money?
Well, during COVID, I have been refunding people their money, but I do
Okay.
have a contract. I've been going against the contract during this time because
Right,
it's not their fault.
Right.
But during
Right.
the time we didn't have this, I go with my contract.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's
Yes.
a different type of circumstance.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I'll keep the deposit. Sorry, you cancel on
Basically.
you. Yeah, so
I have contracts and I'll buy by my contracts. I haven't had, as of yet,
as of yet,
had that posed to me to refund. Even had someone who said they wanted to keep paying. Let me keep paying. I
right,
said, well,
right.
no.
Yeah, that's
not
what I
right
told
now.
somebody.
Right,
Yes, I
right,
said no,
right.
just hold
Let's
on.
hold on.
Right.
Yeah, let's
you
hold
know.
on.
Yeah.
So I haven't haven't been faced with that yet.
Okay.
so
that's
what
good.
is one of
So
the?
we still gonna have our party.
So listen,
Oh,
yeah, we still having our party. We need the balloons and the ruffles.
Okay, I got you. We got you. We
So-
gonna-
I need that bell too.
Give me one of your best venues you like to work in. I know we got a few.
I have two. No, we really don't.
Well, two. What we got? Masonic Temple, Ambassador.
Ambassador.
I haven't done a party at Masonic Temple yet.
Oh.
okay.
Not yet.
I actually like working in the ambassador. They give
I
you a
love
lot
the
of
ambassador.
they give you ample amount of time to set up. And they're very polite.
What's her
In
name?
the ambiance.
Yes,
Jody.
and I'm
Jody,
like,
Jody, shout out
yes,
Jody.
yeah.
The
So I'm doing
ambiance.
setup zero. There is not another one that I can actually
Well,
think of.
there's
I had
But
a
what is
lot
the
of
worst?
other
What is the
venues.
worst?
I'm gonna tell you the worst one.
Give me-
I had a wedding. A wedding was 250 guests. They gave me an hour and a half to do the.
Where was
complete
that? The
setup.
Rose Garden?
It was in Philly.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say the name. I'm just gonna
okay,
say the
all right.
situation.
That's all right. Because you want to, because you,
So, yeah,
even
I
though
had
they
a-
rush you, you want to come
I
back.
had an hour and a half to do a complete setup. I hired staff to be able to do it. I was surprised we did it in an hour and 10 minutes. It was tables, chairs, centerpieces, the bridal setup, even the ceremony. We did the whole entire ceremony setup. I was the coordinator as well as the event planner for the wedding, and I was able to do it in an hour and 10 minutes.
Wow.
And
Oh,
that
wow.
was when we got into the venue, they said they were going to have like the tables and stuff set up. We got in there, it was set up like it was a church service.
Oh,
So we had to do
really?
everything, set the tables out, put the chairs out, and set up. So
Take the pulpit out and
like
the cross and all.
Only you.
Yeah, I love him. He's something else. But I love him.
But yeah, phew.
All right, that's dope right there. So, Shonda, you never let us know what you listening to.
my music,
What's
I was
up
waiting
with
till you
that?
got back to
No,
that.
we got
I'm
it.
like
We
on
got
both
you.
sides.
We got you.
I like listening to gospel music, and I also like listening to like Biggie, Little Kim, Jay Z.
Oh, okay.
So you in the
all of that.
90s.
Old
I
school
like
hip
both
hop.
The
on
90s
both
is
sides.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm jamming on both ends.
Yeah, we played a little bit of that last night. We
Yes.
played a little bit of
I was
everything
jamming
last
with
night.
y'all.
Yes,
I was
yes.
Played a little bit of everything except for gospel. We ain't playing no gospel last night. We might have jumped into a little bit of gospel house at the end, but You know what I'm saying? We did play a little bit of gospel.
I don't remember last night. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. No.
Once again, this is the B&B show. Yours truly, DJ Books, and my big major shout out to my partner, DJ Bark the Ripper. We have 2 special guests in the building. We have Shonda Melton of Center of Attention Events, and we also have Stephanie Lady Tucker of Lavish Lady Creations LLC. So
Shout out to the Geminis.
yeah, big
Happy
shout out to all
belated to the
Geminis.
Tauruses.
Yes, to the Tauruses too.
Taurus.
Yes.
Oh, we're having a good time today. We just talking shop with the ladies, the event planning ladies. So, tough requests. We didn't really talk about. We talk about some things that y'all, because you said you'll be able to do anything that anybody wanted, but was it some tough requests that people that it just like, hey, I really got to work on this right here.
I do some collaborations with my cousin Sabrina McCall. Some tough requests I have is dealing with a lot of graphics, and that's where I kind of pull her in, and she helps me out with doing that. But nothing is really that.
Yeah. So
tough.
so basically the team like as far as the cakes and stuff that go, like y'all have certain people y'all go to get your cakes done, or
Yes.
Yes.
If they
Yes.
ask you.
right.
Yes.
If they ask, I do.
So y'all have different packages, or does it go by what they requesting from you?
What they
It
request.
depends on what they request.
Well, what the,
Like,
it depends
you
on
know,
what
you
they
have a
request.
lot of people that say, well, how much you charge to do this and how much you do. You really can't give a price.
Right. 'cause
Right,
You need
right.
To, we need
Talk
to know
about it.
how
No,
many-
talk about it, because we go through that all the time.
Right.
Yeah, you can't give a price. I tell people I have a consultation, which is free. Most people charge for consults. We can sit down and discuss what you need, but the needs vary.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, you know, most of the time you have people that don't know the work that you put into this business. It's a lot of work. And they're looking at, oh, I can do balloons, or I can do this and I can do that. But it's not that simple.
Right.
Right.
So you have people that call you up and say, "Oh, well, I want to do a party for $100, $500, $1,000." I'll be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
This-
What you getting done?
yeah, what do you
not to
want?
be vague, but I can't help you." Like,
Right.
you know, sometimes people need to look into research,
Right.
because even when they went to throne chairs, okay, throne chairs, $150, $200,
Mm-hmm.
$300, depending on which ones you get.
Right. Right. You have different
And-
tiers of even the chairs.
Right, and you have to think they have to be brought there, so you have to pay for delivery, you know, different things. It's not that just because you have it on hand and it's because your business, oh, I have to charge you can charge me $100 because you already have it.
Okay.
No, we have a price range,
Yeah,
and this
price,
is what
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes I do ask the person their budget. If they
I
have like
always.
a lot that they want in place, I ask them what is your budget, and then I let them know like what I can do within that budget.
that's my first question.
Well,
What is your budget?
you know what? I have a
Yeah,
problem.
So then you know.
Books, I know you go through this. Like,
What's
I
up?
have a problem with the budget things. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Like you say, what's your budget? Oh, Bart, I got 300, but I want that speaker around the corner.
In the other room.
Can you play? Can you have me some music in the other room?
In the other room. Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes, or upstairs on the 3rd floor. Now you like the budget change, and you already then accepted the budget.
Yes.
Well, then that's when you have to go back. You have to revisit it because they have to realize this is your time and it's your money and it's your profession. So if this is what I'm charging you, you have the option of paying me or not paying me and going somewhere else.
Right.
Yes,
See,
exactly.
I had to learn myself, and you know, like a lot of people say, "Oh, you're not charging enough. You're not doing this." But you have to learn it once you're in business.
Right.
You always want to give a break, and you want to get the job, and you want to do this, but you also have to realize your worth.
Right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That
I
is
learned the
number
hard way, y'all.
one.
You gotta
That's
work.
number
Gotta
one.
know your worth.
You
Yeah.
That
have
is
to
number
re-
one.
And you have to, at one point when I was first starting off in business, I would say, okay, well, I'll do it for this and I'll do it for that. But I had to come to a place where I said, well, no.
No, I can't.
can't.
Not no
Right.
more. I
No.
So-
I earned my
And
stripes.
it's
You earned. Listen,
confident-
y'all earned your
confident on that
stripes.
price, like,
Yeah,
that you
and it's
get.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's
So
okay.
so how much is y'all worth?
Yeah.
We want to know. We want to know. We want to know
I mean,
how much.
Come to me with a request for it. We'll tell you.
We want the Campbell.
Oh God.
Because we
Want the
might get
Campbell?
y'all for the no. Matter of fact, it's not going to be no mic. We're going to use you guys for the podcast.
Okay.
Because we know we're going to get the best discount in the world.
Wait. Should I say it? Black people.
Nah, but we want a lot of balloons. We want everything.
Okay.
It's gonna be nice.
We
It's
want
gonna be dope.
he going to bring the panels out.
Okay. So how about this right here? So since you're talking about knowing your worth and stuff like that, it's a lot of people it's always somebody on your heels. Like it's always a new up and coming DJ on our heels, even though we earned our stripes too. What kind of advice would you have for somebody who's looking into getting into event planning, and where do you think they should start, and some type of advice for them? Because somebody out there probably watching, like, hey, I was thinking about that. Because I know I hear all the time from people, and I'm sure you heard from a female that said, well, I was thinking about going to doing parties and event planning and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, it's not as easy as you think.
Okay.
Well, and before you answer that question, a lot of people try to keep cutting out financial support. You need it, right? Do you agree?
Yes.
You need it.
You can't do nothing for free. Look, he got the porn light.
Yes.
One porn light.
Yes.
One porn light.
Porn lights ain't cheap.
Ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know why people so scared to talk about the monetary part of it. Just don't understand. Oh, I don't need. Well, I need it.
Well, the bad part about the business is the cutthroat people.
We got them.
Yeah, we keep a cutthroat jumping
No
off.
ball you.
There's a lot of cutthroat people, but my thing is too, you can't worry about the people who don't support you. You got to worry about the people who support you.
Yes,
Because there's always going to be people that won't support you.
DJ Swell
No
told
matter
me that.
what.
Yeah,
So you
that's
don't
what you
concentrate on
Yep.
those people. You concentrate on the people that support you.
said.
Right.
The people who give you your accolades. The people who
Right.
say, well, she did a good job. Because there's always going to be somebody that's going to talk. So when you're out there, you charge what you're worth.
Right.
Right.
And one advice I want to give is pretty much with any business, with any person, you need to invest in yourself.
Right.
You need to believe in yourself and invest in yourself.
Right.
And that's what I did with my business. I pretty much kind of invested in myself, and I knew a couple people that were having events. And I know you say that everything is not for free, but I did, like, in the very beginning, I did about 2 events for free. And I was pretty much investing in myself, and they were trusting in me to be able to do their events. And from those events, I knew that they were going to have a lot of people that were attending, and I was
Right, and
I
then
was
they see.
building.
So you
I
was
was
trying
building
to-
at
doing
that
your
point.
best, right.
So from there, I did what I could. I did their events, and that expanded my business, and it just jumped off from that point.
Right. Well, we experienced that a whole lot. Like, because I probably did like 20 events for free just to get on.
Yes.
Like, just let them hear me. I'm not worried about nothing else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we truly understand,
It's pretty much actions.
Yeah,
Actions
it's
speak louder than
times
words.
me and Books
Yeah.
bust down like, it's times we bust down like $200, $100
Yeah.
a piece,
Yeah.
just to get on that platform, so we can be recognized. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I do understand.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
But now, $100 an hour.
Did it
If
say what it-
you want to play games,
You better talk to the money.
Exactly.
Oh, that's dope. So, have you been thinking about expansion as far as are there a lot of things out there that y'all see that you want to get, like, as far as, okay, how about this? Your resources that you get a lot of your things from, you have multiple resources, or you have one resource that you go and buy certain things from, like the chairs for the what's they called for the chairs, that you go on top of the chairs.
Chairs.
The things that go over top of the chairs.
covers.
The covers.
We
chair
always say
covers.
chair
Yeah.
covers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Chair covers. Hello.
like,
Chair
yes.
covers. Like, yeah, do you have different multiple resources you go to? Like, how much do y'all shop on Amazon or wherever y'all to go to design stores? What's up?
I shop everywhere.
Everywhere,
yeah,
right?
I find
Right.
stuff.
Right.
for
We don't
whatever
want y'all
I see a good
connect.
deal.
We
Yeah,
just
I'm
don't give us
no
the connect.
names. Nah, we just, multiple
just-
places that y'all go to, right?
Yes,
That
and
y'all do
I
instead
do a
of
lot of
just one.
collaborations with a lot of different people too,
Right,
as
so
well. So
The
yeah.
strong team is there. You need that
Yes.
strong team with you. You know what I'm saying? So What did
So
call it, lady
did you
thing?
blow them balloons up on your shirt?
Oh my
No, I'm saying, or did you use the machine?
No, I didn't blow the balloons on my shirt, but I do T-shirts as well.
That's
I
right.
do
Yeah.
a lot of
you do
different.
T-shirts too?
I do T-shirts as well.
Big shout out to Risa. She do
T-shirts.
our stuff.
Yeah.
Now, lady, when did you
When did I
do the,
those?
ruffles?
Actually, yesterday.
I knew it.
Yes. And I
So they not even 20.
Oh, those are adorable.
Okay.
Wait,
Leave
let me
them
see
up
those.
there. Leave
Let
them
me
up
show
there.
those.
So they
Let me
can
see
see it. Leave it up
So they can see
there.
that.
So now what are
yeah.
those? Those are socks?
those are socks.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. a
So they
minute.
not
Hey,
even
hold it,
24
hold
hours
it,
old
hold it.
yet.
Bling.
They not even 24 hours.
Oh.
Oh, really?
bling,
Listen,
all
listen.
bling.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you should have took them off and put them up there too.
Can't take them off.
I got a pair of slippers upstairs.
Look,
with
my
tags
toes
on
not
them.
done.
Books, get the slippers,
I got,
man.
they still got the tag on them. You can rip them off.
My toes not done.
So okay, that's dope. That's dope. So multiple streams of income. So the sock business is doing pretty good.
Now we want to give a big shout out to Vicky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vicky with the chair. I say Vicky with the chair. The chair went platinum.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
yes.
chair,
Popcorn
them chairs-
machines and all that. Vicky was doing it for a long time.
Yo, them
Yes.
chairs heavy.
in this for a
Them
minute.
chairs are heavy, boy.
They are heavy.
I helped carry one of them chairs.
I always
in the
wanted to
Masonic
help
Temple.
carry one, but
Huh?
Then you carry
Yes.
those
Well, it was
ambassador?
in the Masonic Temple.
Yes.
No, I know in the Masonic Temple I helped carry one in there. That chair was that was for I think that was
Yeah, they're heavy.
you,
chair was
did
heavy.
he carried?
Who
Was he
party that?
drinking?
And now guess what? And it was Vicky chair too.
Yeah.
It was Vicky chair. It was carrying in. That was for Sylvia's birthday party.
Yeah,
that
we
was
do a
that
lot
was
of
that was
collaborations
for.
together.
How heavy is that chair?
Yo,
I
it
always
took-
wanted to help
It
carry.
took two of us, two of us to carry that chair.
You know why? 'Cause they
and then
mo-
we had to put it down halfway through. And then we was like, hold up, let's take a breath here. That's how heavy them chairs are.
And that's crazy because my daughter picks the chair up and just keep going.
Well, so listen, this is
Oh
y'all
my
said. Listen, y'all
gosh.
said y'all got to
Wow.
listen. But wait a minute, y'all said there's the different tiers to the chairs. This is the top tier chair.
No, I have top tier chairs.
I'm just saying the one that she had that from Sylvia, that chair was heavy as hell.
So
Not
listen,
They are heavy.
but listen, I be always wondering how they getting them in the doors. Do they break down the chairs? But how, I'm trying to figure out how do. So Books move the chair, right?
Wait a minute, Mark,
Books, listen,
I love them.
Books move
I
the
love 'em.
chair because they kind of wide. They kind of wide.
They're wild.
Yeah,
They're
are.
wide.
They wide.
How do you get a chair like that in a small
You
venue?
need double doors or something.
You have to
You
have
or
double
you
doors.
bend
I
it.
told you we
and-
couldn't get in the one. I did an event in where is that? Down in East Windsor,
Okay.
and it was upstairs. It was about this much room, so we had to go through the back, through the restaurant, up the
Okay.
fire escape to get the chair through the door. To the
Wow.
Wow.
That was a lot.
Wow.
See, you should have added that to the tab.
Well,
Yeah, right
and you know,
The labor.
You know,
As we know,
that's why I got
yes,
something in my
complications.
I got something in my
Yeah.
my contract about that. Listen, if it's stairs, it's high, and let me know ahead of time if it's gonna be difficult to getting the equipment up in there. So, it's a good thing that we talking to y'all about this because a lot of people are interested in what y'all do, and a lot of people salute y'all out there. And we want to just before we get out of here, we still got some time. We just want to give you a round of applause real fast and thank y'all.
so we get the clap.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, see now he was about. I'm glad. Listen, I'm glad y'all said so. He was about. You see, he looked over there. He did the claps and looked at it like he about to cuss me out.
No.
So guess what?
You know what? You know what?
I thought he got rid of the people at first. I said,
You know what?
People in the building.
but this show is
I looked
taped
over
under
there.
a live studio audience.
Yes,
you know?
yes. And they go our audience right there. I just want to send a clap out to Tanya.
With Ty in the building. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Them
yeah.
claps is everything.
Tanya, make sure you tell Anthony Walker I said hello. Please tell him I said hello.
I shall. He might be on.
Oh yeah, that's good. Big shout out to Anthony Walker. Salute to him.
And tell him I'm waiting for that cookout.
Yeah, okay.
the cookout.
We should have, you know what? Ed should have had the 25 people cookout. 25 people, and then, the next 25 people. Every 2 hours. You got to leave and come back. Rotate.
I'm trying to figure out what state that was that they just said that they are going to have venues that they're going to have 250 people. I can't remember.
Well, we need to go down there. We need to go.
I read some. Yeah, up to 250
Not right
people.
now.
I read the
Listen,
state.
hey, y'all,
Right
listen,
now,
Books.
good.
Listen,
Let
Books.
me find
Books.
out.
Books. So much of a brainiac. That you see, look, I was just about to say that he's going to have the answer for us in about
Well, I
5
just wanna
minutes.
look, 'cause
He's going to find out, and we're going to be booked. So go ahead, Books. See what we doing down
This
there.
state, one of the states
We'll be
that
traveling now.
allows parties. I don't know. I should have wrote it down, just so I could back up my facts. But I can't remember what state it is. It ain't coming up now, so forget it. But I read somewhere that they was doing that, so that's something that hopefully we'll be able to get into real soon. So all of our businesses will get back into, So we still gonna keep going. But do y'all have any people y'all want to shout out? I know you do, Shonda.
That's right.
I know you do, Shonda.
Go ahead.
So go ahead and
them
shout
out.
some of the people out
Go
that
ahead,
you want to
Daniel.
shout out and you want to thank for being on your corner and your team. What's up?
I want to thank Gregory Bell Sr. as well as Positive Force. I do all of their events. Also want to thank my mom for her support. Sabrina McCall and Day and I Party Rentals. We also do a lot of collaborations. I want to thank Rachel, my cousin who does
Rachel.
the poetry.
Yeah.
We do some things together. Also want to thank my staff, Tamika Melton, Kenya Weldon, my dad, Scotty.
Yeah.
My aunt Tawana, and also Laquana Holman, and also do some events for Basketball Spotlight as well. And I also want to say that I not only just do events, I have a regular full-time job. I work for Child Protection Service as an investigator, and with the arts, I also do for my community service. I teach dance, acrobats. I do it through modern dance, and I also coach cheerleading as well. I used to coach for Pop Warner, and now I just help out the competition squad for Trenton High.
You said you used to
Okay.
coach Pop Warner. What did you coach? You coach cheerleading?
Trenton Pop Warner, yes, cheerleading.
Okay, so you got a lot. What time do you? Did you
time I
go to sleep? What time do you
I
get
go to
up?
sleep. I do go to sleep. It's all everything is all in seasons.
So
it's
you
not all
got? Do
at
you
the
have an
same
orange
time.
juice and a banana in the car?
I got water.
So before we lady,
So, lady,
go ahead. You got any people that you?
I like
want
to give a big.
thank?
You gotta shout out Javier. She got the best son. She got the best
I
son.
love him.
He's a good
That's
son,
a.
but he gives me a hard time.
Gives you a hard
I
time.
call him right now and say, Javier, I need you to go pick up the chairs and deliver. But he's very good. My biggest supporter is my daughter, Jasmine.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
Jazz.
Yeah.
What's up, Jazz?
Jazz.
What's up,
No
Jazz?
doubt. Yes, no doubt.
She, when I tell you she's my rock,
Every
she
time,
is my
every
rock.
time,
She's my
everywhere,
rock.
she right
If I
there.
call her up and say, Jazz, I need balloon arch.
Right.
Oh, mom,
Uh-huh.
I need cupcakes. I need this, whatever. She sat with me. She learned the trade from beginning to end. So everything I know how to do, she knows how to do.
That's awesome.
If I don't see her there with you,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, where's your daughter at?
She's really my right hand.
Miami.
My brother Stuart, he calls me all the time. You gotta get these chairs out my garage. I store all my chairs
Shout out
in
to
his
big brother
garage. Yeah. So he's a big supporter. My team, my crew, Tanya, Tasha.
Tanya.
Whenever I call them, they right there. They may not be right there, but they'll
be there. That's right.
My niece Courtney, she just graduated from Temple, but every party that I have, she's right there helping all the way. I want to help. My thing is when you have support and people who support you, you can support them, and that love always reciprocates from each other. So I never had. A time when I called even Lisa Dorsey, my God, Lisa Dorsey, she is the best. She comes in and she put them chair covers on, boy, boop, 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 boop. When I get in the event, if I'm late and I get there and no chair covers, I already know Lisa Dorsey was here. I was like, oh, so she's a good person and a very good support. And only thing she wants is marshmallows. Marshmallows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
That's
So,
it.
Do you met him?
No.
She don't want no s'mores in that. Like that, though,
I
right?
really want to thank God for really giving me the courage and the belief that I can do it. Because
Yes.
sometimes you'll get in your bag and you be like, well, you know what, I can't do this, and it's hard. And sometimes you just gotta have that extra push, and you pray and you say, well, God, can I do this? And he'll give you that sign and let you know that daughter, you okay.
Yeah, you good.
And my mom, God bless her, she's dead, but she was one of my, my best supporters. And when my mom was sick, she would sit up with me all night and watch me decorate and put the centerpieces together. And the most important part that I miss her saying, you know what, lady, you did that. You did that, girl. That's bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I
Encouragement.
Yes. And she was so sick and she was dying, but she would stay there all night and she would watch me and she'd be like, girl, you did that.
That's amazing.
And one event, I had a baby shower and she was like, I want to go. She said, I gotta go. I want to go see Lady. I want to go. So she came, and it was so funny because it was a Hispanic baby shower, and they are.
Yes.
They do.
Yes.
They do.
It's a lot of them.
And we had a candy table. The candy table was like 3 tables long. And they went up there and they rushed up to the table and they started knocking the violets down. My mom said, oh, no. She said, get my daughter's stuff. They're going to tear up all her stuff.
Right.
So, I just think that I thank God that we have a community where we can all be together and support each other and make each other feel better about. Because sometimes people say, she did that baby shower, that thing was ugly. But then when you have people come in and say, oh my God, you did a fantastic job.
Uplift you.
Yeah, uplift you. That gives you the support to say, oh, I can
Keep
do
on
this.
doing this.
I got this.
Right.
And, keep going.
Right.
So I just think that when you have a lot of support, especially from each other and especially from people that are in the business,
Yes.
it really makes you feel better about the things that you're putting into place.
Right.
So that's the only thing. That's the only people I want to thank.
Did you sidebar? Did you make the earrings?
No, my girlfriend Tanetta gave
That's
me.
funny. 'Cause I was going to ask that earlier.
The earrings is crazy.
These were a gift from Tanetta Hilliard.
Dope.
I didn't make those, but I can. I'll try.
For a small fee.
You want to say something?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I just want to add, each year I honor high school graduates. Every year I do prom setups. The qualifications is they have to be an honor student and they also have to be attending college.
Okay.
So for the past couple of years I picked 2 students. This year is a little bit different because they don't have prom setups.
Right.
So I've been
That's
trying to
terrible,
think of something outside of the box to do. So what I'm going to do this year, it's going to be same qualifications as I had in the past. You have to be an honor student as well as commit in community service and attend college for the upcoming year. I'm going to do a book award for 2 students.
Okay.
Now,
That's
do
great.
you give grants? Because I'm in a situation.
I can't.
I'm in a situation with my daughter. No, I'm just playing.
Okay, that's all right. That's great right there. So, where could they get the information as far as
I'm gonna put up the information up on my page
on your
this
page?
week.
Okay, Shonda Melton on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So make sure you have any students, at the book award. That's something dope. That's something positive. So we appreciate you for that. We appreciate both of y'all ladies for coming on the B&B show. So anything you got to add, Bart?
What time would you be at our event?
I'm surprised he ain't said what's the discount.
What's the discount? Nah,
we willing to pay top dollar for whatever y'all got.
Because we tell people.
Because we support each other.
Somebody be like, well, what's your price? Call me. At a party or something like that. Call me. We'll talk shop.
Call me.
And they know the person who we already got hired to do. And then they might ask them, my price might be different than theirs because you might want something different.
Now, do
y'all was saying.
y'all go through this while you doing business? People try to, how much you charge me? Like, I can't do business over top of business. When I'm DJing the party and we go through this, how much you do my party? I can't answer that.
Yeah,
That's why I'm saying. You call me, give me a call. Here's my card.
Yes.
We'll talk about it.
They go books with the
Call me
hand.
Monday.
No, he got the hand, right? Books, can you? No.
Yes.
Get out of here.
Not right now. All the time. All the time.
He got that
All the
hand.
time.
Yeah, so how do you handle it? Because they say I'm nasty. They say I'm mean. What?
Business
I mean,
card. You just
business
have to
card.
give me, here's my business card. Give me a call and let's have a consult.
So I got a question for my partner. How do you handle it besides the hand? Because I was gonna get you a fake
Like
hand.
I said, that's it. You just, we'll talk about it. Take my card. We'll talk about it at a later date. Right now, I can't talk about it right now. Well, how much did you charge them? Listen, we'll talk about it later.
Oh,
Your
you acting
needs
like that?
Might be
Oh, you
different.
acting like that? Now that's what happened. So
Listen.
go ahead, go, Books.
So,
No, I don't. I just. That's
I
it.
always tell my clients, what I charge you is your price.
Right. That's your price.
If someone
That's
asks you
what I
my
said.
price,
Right.
you have to talk to her. because-
Right.
But
You're
some
right.
people feel like they got that connection with the DJ. We have a lot of friends out there.
Yeah.
And I'm quite sure you guys do too. So some people feel like, oh, that's Bart. And then it's like, oh, he getting funny. Oh, and then, some people take it a little bit further. The next time you see them, they say, oh, yeah, I was going to say something to you, but you acted so this, that, and third. So I went with the other person, which I don't care if you go
that's
with.
fine.
You can
Yeah.
go
That's fine.
with Jesus. But
That's
that's
fine.
what I'm saying. How do you handle that? Like, oh, lady, I just want you to, and it seems like you shunning them off. But it's not.
Listen, thank you very much. And
Yeah,
keep it
just pretty
moving,
much.
like-
Yeah, thank them and give them your card and politely ask them their name and just keep it.
No,
moving.
if it's somebody that knows you.
that knows me.
personally.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, Shonda, come on, how much you gonna charge me to do my balloons and then I'm getting married? Why you doing business for
I'm gonna handle it the same.
somebody
But
else?
Most of the
Be
time, I'm so
professional,
busy,
yeah.
I don't hear them anyway. So I'm like,
Yeah,
You
because
be
that's
running.
Y'all see
serious.
me, I'm running all over the place anyway.
Yeah,
You
Shonda.
know?
Call me.
Yeah.
That's serious in the DJ
Yeah.
world. Books, do you agree? That's
yeah.
really serious in the
I can
DJ world.
understand
I
that.
can't
People
say
take
much
it.
to books because that was last party we saw books that me and Tanya went over to the book. Here our coats.
Oh, all the DJs become
Yeah, did I take them? All right, right here. Don't forget your code when you leave.
The DJs
I will
become
put it up
a-
on eBay.
the
Y'all got some nice coats.
The DJs become a coat rack, the phone charger, all of that.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
be
I'm
putting my
saying?
bag underneath y'all table. I just put my bag.
But we
I be like, you ain't going nowhere.
But at the end of the day, it's like we co-workers.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean? So
right.
we look out for each other,
Right.
Yeah.
and make sure,
Right.
So,
we come in
look,
the
she
room
spilled
the
some.
DJ so we can take our coats.
Well, I'm talking about no. Now let's talk about the customers. Far as like the DJ world, like some people want to come back there. Sometimes our DJ booths turn into like crack houses, drug dens. You know what I'm saying? Books. You know what I'm talking
wait a
about.
minute,
You're
boy.
like, I was DJing, and
Listen,
you know what
boy.
he did? No, he'll call me the next day and say, I was DJing. You know what he did next to me? What'd he do?
Listen, I don't be taking no drugs.
Some people,
Move.
you see a
No
lot
drugs
in the
behind the
DJ
booth.
booth.
Wow.
I said that to say you see a lot in the DJ booth, in and out of the DJ
No
booth.
doubt, no
I see
doubt
a lot
about
when
it.
I'm cleaning up.
Period. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
When I'm
to
cleaning
clean
up.
up.
Go.
Yeah, to clean up.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
They had
be
it.
a little bit too much. They be a little bit too much.
It'd be after parties after that.
After party at the table, party
That's
underneath
right.
the table.
That's right. That's right. Now we on the same page.
I haven't come across that yet.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, okay. Let me watch this twice.
So what did you have you ever had an experience like cleaning up? It can be a private argument you witness.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
You be like,
Who party was that? Oh, somebody else did it. The husband was, oh man, the husband, he was wasted at the end of the party, and she was so embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? And it was a mess. I feel for her because her husband was wasted because she said he was one of them type of guys, who don't really do too much, but he was celebrating that night with his wife, and man, it was funny though.
Yeah.
Some of the
I
stuff we
had
all
an event
witnessed.
where the actual owner was trying to keep my things
Trying to keep
Oh.
your stuff. Really? No.
because the person hadn't satisfied their obligation.
Yeah, well, that has nothing to do with you.
I said, "How?"
All right, nothing to do with you. Nothing to do
Yeah,
with
wait a
you.
minute.
Nothing.
Wrong one. That had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then that night, we thought we had got everything, and a box of my stuff was at the end of the venue outside, sitting outside. They had to throw my stuff.
Oh
Actually,
God.
I had an event with Books not too long ago where they shut us down early. They kicked us out of the building. Our stuff was still in the building
Oh my
Oh, no.
God.
while we were trying to break down.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, you want to say the name?
No,
I don't know
no.
what to say.
No,
Don't say
I'm
the
trying
name.
to
Don't say
think
the
when they
name.
kicked us out the building early because I got kicked out a couple buildings.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to. I got kicked out, but because of their venue.
I'm still trying to figure out how he got back in the Masada
Because he
Temple.
was mad. He was like, oh my God, my DJ equipment here.
Oh yeah. I remember now. Yeah, they kicked us out. Yeah, they kicked us out. But I was able to come back and get it. We was able to come back and get our
Yeah, we
stuff
were.
the next day. So that was a good thing. But yeah, we got kicked out.
So what happened? The money wasn't right? I mean,
No, it
not
was
between y'all, but what
It
happened?
was they just decided that they just wanted to close the building and
Yeah.
it was late.
Yeah, it was
and then
late.
another thing too was the power was going to go out in the building anyway because the
Yeah.
power I don't want to say where we was
Okay.
at, but the power was going to go out at a certain time.
Okay.
You know where that
I
is.
know
Pretty
what.
much
I know.
kinda
All right.
Kicked us
Yeah.
out.
You know where that
Yeah, I thought I was barred from that building. I'm trying to.
No, you're able to be back. All right, we shouting out governments. Okay.
And you know what I said? I never did an event there. I did. We had the comedy show there.
Mm-hmm.
The comedy
Yeah.
show.
We decorated the comedy show, the VIP.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Okay.
forgot about that part.
So thank you, ladies.
Well, we did about 100.
Yeah, I know y'all got some history. I know y'all got some history. So we
Mark Lane High,
want to say,
Now listen, I got a question for y'all.
go ahead.
Do books sound like Keith Sweat under these headphones?
Yeah, a little
Because
bit.
he put his he ain't the
sound
same
like
no,
Keith
he ain't the same books that was in the watch room,
I'm
right?
not.
Oh God, no!
I
He,
don't-
what he
I don't
say?
sound
Two,
like
two
Keith
different
Sweat.
people. He put the headphones on. He different.
Yeah, y'all
Got his
listening?
bedroom on.
Y'all, I told
Okay.
yeah.
What you?
Everybody say that. You
Yeah,
know?
everybody say that.
Well,
So
he
we
looks
might,
so genius.
turn into.
I got to put a different hat on when I'm behind these cameras and stuff like that.
So
You
we
know that.
thinking about turning the B&B show into the Quiet Storm.
Okay.
So you know, what I'm saying, we thinking
You gonna
about.
clown me? You gonna clown me
No.
You got the voice for it?
Yeah, see, there you go.
No, y'all.
We'll see.
I don't have no fans yet. When we get a little bigger, and then I start to get some fans because of this voice, then we can talk.
Look, books, you know how they name their baby Corona? They're gonna be naming their baby books.
Oh gosh. Oh, stop embarrassing me, making me turn red over here. I ain't putting the camera on me now. I was gonna put the camera on me. I gotta wait 5 minutes. So, but you know, we about to sign off. We love you, ladies. We want to thank y'all for coming on to the B&B show. We're going to send an applause to y'all again because we really appreciate y'all coming out on the B&B show. The event planners, we have Stephanie Lady Tucker, Lavish Lady Creations, LLC. And then we got Shonda Melton, Center of Attention Events. Between these two ladies, they did multiple, probably hundreds and hundreds of events. And around this area, they did anything that you need from them as far as your event. Make sure you shoot them out and get out to them. They're both on Facebook, so check out their Facebook pages. They also have pages of different things that they did. So we just want to thank y'all, ladies.
Yes, and Positive Force gave y'all a big shout out,
Yeah.
and he also said that Lady got the wristbands. So if anybody
That's right,
needs some the
wristbands.
You got the
wristband,
wristbands too?
and Shonda got the balloons. You know, she can turn your event to Winter Wonderland, right?
So partner, it's me and you right now. What's up, man?
I don't know. I'm tired from last night.
Next week.
Can't hang no more, Bart.
Next week is the
Yeah.
we was hanging till like
Yeah,
3 something. I
It's
didn't
your
get to
birthday
sleep
next
till
week,
about
right?
4. The
Yes.
week after that is my birthday.
Yes.
So we got a very special show coming up next week. It's a kind of family oriented. Our DJ family. We're gonna have. I'm gonna have 2 of my favorite DJs, 2 of my favorite people in the world. We're gonna have DJ Drop in here, and then we're gonna have DJ Slow Ice
Slow
in
Ice.
here. So that show is gonna be funny. I'm gonna have to watch Drop with his voice because he like to drop a lot of F-bombs all the time. And so,
But I think Drop might be shy.
he is gonna be shy.
He's shy. He's gonna
So
be
we're
shy.
gonna have to bring him out. We know each other. We all fam. So even though y'all say people change when they get behind the microphone,
Well, like you. But listen, I want to give a big birthday shout. It's going to be.
it's going down. So it's gonna be the big birthday throwdown. Me, Drop, of course, my partner Bark, and we're gonna have Slow Ice. So we're gonna go
And balloons.
and yeah, we're gonna have some balloons. We're gonna try to get that bell.
We're going to get.
And,
We're going.
you know, so we're gonna go in for my birthday. My birthday is June the 9th. Big shout out to all the Geminis. Big shout out to the Tauruses and the Cancers coming up. My mommy is a Cancer. So the B&B show.
That's what it is. Shout out to Tanya.
Tanya, we got to get
Shout
Tanya
out
on
to
here one more
Tanya.
time. What's
Road
up?
dog.
Tanya,
You
Tanya, you. Big shout out to Tanya Lee in here tonight. So thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate all the followers. Make sure you check us out next week. Make sure you check me out, Zeke and the Geek, the talk show. Me and my brother Zeke. We're gonna have Lil Dre in here. Dre Beats gonna be in the building. We're gonna talk about the violence that's going on in the city. A couple of other topics that we're gonna talk about to put forth. So this is your host, DJ Bark the Ripper and DJ Books. We signing off now, the B&B show. Thank y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate all our supporters, and everybody be safe. Have a good holiday and enjoy the weekend.
Yes, sir.
That was fun. Yes.
I gotta call you back. I'm on the show. I gotta call you back.